Nothing changes if nothing changes. Nothing changes, nothing changed. Without you here in your cages, nothing changes. Still got hold on me. Still got hold on me. Even without you here, nothing changes, nothing changed. Still got hold on me. Nothing changes, nothing changed. Even without you here. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Nothing changes, nothing changed. Without you here in your cages, nothing changes. Still got hold on me. Still got hold on me. Even without you here, nothing changes, nothing changed.
Hello, welcome back again, guys. Welcome everyone. We are here in the right here in front of you all with the Nepal Europe Community Super Weekend Pro League Season 1, and we are with the fabulous teams right here in front of you all, guys. And the plane path has been already taken off from the military base to the all the way towards the hospital, and the players from the different teams that is started to glide out. And here we're gonna be the meter. They are going forward for the Malta, and Malta approach. Maybe it's gonna be this. Maybe something. Maybe favorable approach for them is gonna be having some kind of drop classes. Then it would be very much interesting to see. But maybe I'm hoping for some kinds of the battle in the first stage of the game. But right here, no teams are being landed right here in front of you all, and maybe the teams will also have to grab out for the play zone, and the play zone has totally shifted towards the northern area. Northern area has been maybe clustered due to the play zone approach, and the CN is right in front of you all and having the approach of their farm. Maybe they can go up to the school, but no. For now, they are having the parachute glide in, and all the teams has been taking their path away from this particular area. And for this particular map is going to the first match, and the first match is going to be Erangel. Erangel, and we are here in the Super Weekend Pro League Season 1, and you are obviously watching in the Delilah PUBG official YouTube channel. And please, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel for the regular updates and the screams and the tournaments like these. And obviously, here we can be the RL Resuk. They are going forward for the approach. And for now, what's going to be the approach for the all the teams? We are going to look over that. But now the first eliminations has been grabbed out by the Rook, and the Rook taking that elimination for now. It's going to be one elimination for him already, but okay. Let's gonna see that players as well. And here we can do the slot number 9, ARR Habis, and they are also having some pretty kind of good loot, and they are having the approach, but no, there we go with the C and Gorky. They are having fight against him, and Leo Haidami is currently taken down. But Leo Haidami currently he is out of the context from this particular match, and he have the rest of the 2 minute running match. But the DE, Sifusar and the Dalvians are they have the majority pride to make their successful fight, but for now, C4s are they are having a good kind of fight here, and he is alone. But we're not seeing his teammate. Okay, maybe the Alliance Army is somewhere far away from him, and C4 he is grabbing the primary gun as the AK-47 and Scarra as the secondary gun, and he is having some pretty kind of beginning low, but losing the 2 players, that is obviously going to take them to the backstab. But now the slot number 15 grabbing towards them, but no. Till now, Sifusari is known about the right hand side fight and the left hand side fight, but he's obviously going for what for the Mirado right in front of him, and he is going for the fight. Maybe he need to grab his player from the far end, and he is having some kind of the burster right here in front of you, and maybe now Leo. Leo, they are having a passive approach right now in the Pochinki. Maybe they have the cluster over here, and maybe any kind of fight scenario. Maybe gonna be the look over that, and Henry JJJ is right in front of you all, guys. And till now, the Leo is the PMSL team, and they are rocking a lot from these stages, and they are having a good kind of the fight over here as well. And for now, the palm shotgun and the Scarrel, how much they're gonna have the good connection over here? The question is right there, and okay, in front of you guys. Okay, slot number 16, Pioneer is right in front of the Leo Edry, but no, for now, a player from the Leo Purple is right now offline, but let's look at that. Maybe he's gonna have some kind of internet issue, so he's offline right now. And the C and one by one they are being eliminated. Okay, for now, C and they are having a bit kind of the difficult scenarios, but now there is going to be the 2 kills for the Rook and Rook. They are rocking in the context of the Rozhok area. Rozhok area, they have been successfully dominating this area from the past few matches and the past moments from the other tournaments as well, and they are having a good elimination count as well. So already two elimination for the YSD, and YSD having that two eliminations and favoring for his team. Currently, we have the 16 teams in the lobby with the 61 remaining teams and 61 remaining players. Okay, sorry, my bad, guys. Okay, and for now, maybe teams from this particular scenario having the better contest in the fight, but now till now no players have been lost and no players has been taken down from this scenario. But there is gonna be the Leo and the bad boy. They will have a context. Here is gonna be the 33 players. They also need to have some kind of the fights right over here. But no, bad boy, he is just is taking over the player from the Leo, and he is being pinned down by the blue and bad boy. Blue and the bad boy. Okay, but no, there we can visit Leo sir taken down, and the DE, they are not having a good context right over here. And the Zico 33, he is being taken down right there. And Zico is being taken down, but now Blue gonna be taken down as well right there in front of you guys. AR, they are also having the fight in front of you, and Leo Andre, he is gonna take that elimination as well, and the bad boy 3-3 3 is playing a lot more better than them. And no, but two players has been already lost from them this side. And okay, if you're gonna be look over this side, Leo is the player who is maybe having a good kind of context from this particular scenario. But Leo Adri is right in front of him, but that grenade connection not being connected towards him, and this is gonna maybe unfavorable fight for them. Maybe a kind of the scenario that may be converted from him can be a secure, but elimination count wise they are not having any kind of the elimination, and they already had the two players down. And here we're gonna be the bad boy 3-3, and he have to manage the fight, and he's gonna be the, taking that shot, but right on in front of him the another player from the Leo, and they are having a good context. But no, this is gonna be the bad boy who is being taken down by the purple, who was the offline player, but now he is being taken down and eliminated. But the partner, he is taking the alternative path for this particular approach, and he is all the way going towards the Parado Hill, and Parado Hill may be gonna be the favorable approach for him. Okay, for now, they are having a good kind of the fight, but SK are also having a good fight against them, and the zone is also being strengthened, and the step by step and the stage by stage, the zone is being strengthened, and all the way to the here maybe the deviation between these teams, because there is a lot more experience difference at the pro teams from the North America side, and it's gonna be the Europe players having a kind of a pretty decent fight. And Leo still they are struggling in the Pochinki, and Pochinki gonna be the good approach for them. But no, here we go with the circle of the here we go with the circle having the favorable approach in the northern side, but there is a cluster between them. And here is the players having some kind of the cluster. SW Blade FG is here right here, and now the zone has been shrinking. As soon as the zone shrinking, player also have to shrinking towards the zone, and there we're going to fight against them. Yes, it is. He is being traced in the open, but no, the shot connection that is not going to favor him. And the MAB Hensio has been taking the another player from the HBT, and he is also being taken down. SW Blade FZ, and now he is going all the way towards his teammate. Now SW Blade Z FZ, he is also being twist right here, but no, he is not being taken down. But the player from this slot number five, slot number five, they are pretty expensive. And no, yes, there is gonna be another shot from him, but the connection was not that good enough to make that possible shot to knock down him. Now maybe Dusty, he is the taking the shot against him, but no, right in front of that, another player from his team being taken down. Now only the two player remaining. the player from this slot number 20 taking that shot and the fight and having a good context over them. And slot number 20, they are seeing the good context right here. And okay, there is going to be the ARR taking down and Poison. He is reviving that player from the Jax Axe, and he will be having a good amount of elimination as well. But no, another player, Viper, he is also being taken down. TF, not Viper, having a good elimination, but no, he is currently out of the lobby. And now it's gonna be the grenade from the Poison, and Poison having the grenade bot. AR, they are not going to stop from these particular stage, and AR taking that shot, but no, Poison being poisonous for them. And it's very deadly scenario created by the Poison. Poison having a good context over this fight. He is solo player managing this fight, but there is the THE, the player from the THE dominating the other side. But here is going to be the player upon in the spotted in the open, and maybe some shots of the elimination can be collected from this side. Okay, maybe Poison, he is also trying to grab some elimination, but no, in front of him there is no any kind of the scenario that he can have some elimination. But here again with the two players from the ARR, he okay, here we're gonna be the three players. In fact, there are gonna be this Sky. He is also being taken down. Hybrid gonna be taken down as well. Sky. They are also having a bad time right here, and OP. Okay, in fact DPU is right here, and okay, they are also not having any kind of fight in the shelter area, but they are maybe facing towards the bunker area to make this fight possible. Here we go, the BKB having no elimination till now, and they are also trying to have a spot on any kind of players they may spot. They want to they want to hit any kind of bullet. Okay, they are pretty interested. They are being watching the players from the far end, but till now no any eliminations has been collected from this side also. And TF, not poisonous, they are trying to grab that elimination from the players in front of them, and they are not trying to dominate them. And okay, there is going to be the slot number 9 taking of them, and slot number 20 they are also being taken. And okay, here is going to be the 2v3 fight, and they need to manage this fight somehow. But now here we're gonna be the slot number 9. They are pretty interested in this fight. Okay, slot number 9. They are having a pretty interesting fight. Already three eliminations. Now they are going for the furthermore. And for this stage, ARR Toy YFG is right in front of us and having some loot collection, but maybe into fragging the player from the ARR Habis is going forward for now. Now it's going to be the fight with that. Okay, there is the poison, but poison is being traced already, and Haviz, he is trying to have that connection, but no, till now there is no connection from him. Now it's gonna be the connection from the S2K, and S2K rocking in this stage, but poison, he is just stalk around that gland, and he has also been taken down from this stage, and he is eliminated from this lobby as well. And it's going to be ARR, but they are also being facing the swords from the far end, and the swords from the far end has to be a bit expensive for them, but no players has been taken down till date. And okay, this is gonna be some kind of the pretty sure three eliminations from them. And here we're gonna do the three eliminations from the Haviz as well. And SWZE Zeta is right there taken down, and Fear Tika S2 1K, they are also taking some elimination, and maybe they are also interested in the zone wise. And here we go, the zone, where is it going to take up? Okay, there is the Stalwart area, and the Snaya Poliana is the contention of the people and all the players to take that area. And Fear are also taking the shot against the Rook, and Rook are having a pretty massive smoky. And here we go with it. Okay, Fear, they are taking that player from the Rook, and two players already taken down. Now there are only the two players remaining from the Rook, and maybe there may be some scenario of the revival, but no, till date no revival chances are being shown. But now, okay, Fear, they are having a multiple angle taken down, but yeah, they are game sound. Okay, isn't it good? I think it need to be good, guys. Okay, I'm increasing it. Okay, well. Okay, here is gonna be the fear, and they are already taking the 4 eliminations from this particular stage, and 4 eliminations. They are having the 4 eliminations. Maybe this is gonna favor them a lot. And fear Tika as to 1k, and they are being forward, and the vehicle noise and the vehicle sound. It's going to hurt lots of the players from this stage. And okay, right in front of us this vehicle sound is pretty good, and here we can with the DP player taken down. Here with the Rook, they are also having a good context over the fight, and slot number 15. They are having the 4 eliminations already, and here we go the Leo having 2 eliminations, but no any players has been lost from this particular team. That's gonna favor them a lot. And the Nasty has been taken down from that player. And Nasty being taken down now, he needs the help of his players, and the player from his side have to make some kind of the revival possible in order to save that player. Nasty now he need to be revived, and yes it is, he has already been revived, and he need to heal up, and maybe they are interested to take the fight against the players. But slot number 18, they are already having the 2 eliminations, and the 2 eliminations they are maybe rocking on this stage, and the zone is also making them into the side. But the SK Shikari gonna be taken down from the DP Hitman making that heat against him, and they are not stopping right in front of here. And this team number 18. Okay, there is the McCurry from the SK taking his own player down, but here we're gonna be the player from the slot number 17, and now it's going to be the third party scenario converting there, but no, the grenade has been taken down, but the grenade not making any kind of the connection, but the Vingari making that connection from the far end, and the off angle from him playing a crucial role for this player. And here we get the Bigari, and okay, they are not being contexted. Okay, there is no any context of this player. Here we're gonna be the Vigari having that another kind of the eliminations. Rook, that player, he is trying to make that shot possible from the far in, but Rook already they are not into the context. They are playing off angle, and the off angle from them maybe gonna play some the useful role. And the player from the THE already through eliminations from the BZ. Okay, Vengari having that through elimination. Now DP. Okay, players from the DP has to make this fight, but the Prince gonna be taken down, and the Eric has take the another player, and it's already the 5 eliminations from this particular team. Slot number 18, and 4 elimination from the solo freaking player, and it's going to be the 4 elimination, and 4 elimination from the solo player contribution. But this is gonna be the absolutely fabulous from him, and it's MTR playing this particular shot, but the Leo having that shot against the a perfect grenade, and the perfect grenade goes to the another player, and that is going to connect themselves. And okay, there is the lots of the player playing from the far end of the upper hill area, and the upper hill area maybe they are not able to context this particular fight. And slot number 6, they are also trying to get that fight against them, but MTR they are making the shot against the Rook, and Rook are also being taken down. Maybe Rook is also being taken down, and is going to be another player. He is also being taken down, and now slot number 6. They are also having some kind of interference on this fight, and it's going to be the SW Tagatsi, and Tagatsi making that fight, but now he is having that connection with the 6x, making that into the 3x scope. And MTR, okay, well, he's also preferring to go this zone, but the zone is also not being favorable from them, and it's going to be the zone context right in front of the all the way to the favoring MTR. And MTR players, they are also having a good amount of eliminations, and this is going to be the absolutely fabulous for them. MTR, They are having the particular area and they are having a full control over that. Okay. The players from the THE, they are also getting inside the zone, but they need to fight against them. And MTR, they are not trying to give any kind of spot for the another team or the opponent team to make their placement into that area, and they are making that area securing. And the player from the SW, maybe they are taking some kind of the vision for the players from the South number 15, but okay, but he is not sure about where the player is, and he is not making that connection where from this end. And the player from the THE being taken down. THE, they are not being fair to take the fight. And the Vigari, he is a freaking awesome player from his team, but now he is going to be taken down. And the player from the THE, Eric, has to make this fight possible, and he is in the pixel where he is not being seen, but the demon has been taken down already. Okay, there is gonna be the BKB players, and okay, maybe some sorts of the revival possibility is being seen here, but the possibility is being a bit low after the zone has been shrinking, and the zone is taking the another way. And the Vingari, maybe he is not going to be revived for now. Okay, maybe he is being touched. No, he is already bleeded out, and there is already 6 eliminations, and there is the 7 teams remaining. Okay, in fact, there is the 6 teams remaining, and the fights are also being taken down between the MTR. They are a bit expiring the other teams, and the Leo, they are also having a good context of the fight. They are already having the 5 eliminations from this stage, and this stage is going to be having a good amount of lead for them. Okay, from the first fight they will have to make a kind of this certain scenario where they can have a good amount of elimination and good amount of point as well. They are already in the 6th position from the placement view, and maybe it can go up to the 2-1, and anywhere you can say. You don't know where the situation turns out and where the situations maybe turn around from the players. And the buddy from the Leo, he is already grabbing the 3 eliminations, and the fear from the Tika having that vision against them. But Tika not trying to give any kind of vision for these players. He is not in the zone as well. He has to go for the zone, and going for the zone, he has to maybe disappoint with that. Okay, fear from another player having that another elimination, and the fear, they are making another shot connection, but Tika being taken down. MTR panic. He has taken that shot against him, and Tika is currently right down. And Leo, they have to manage some kind of the fight, and they also need to go to the zone, and it's a 20-meter zone. And he has to manage this, but the player from the THE, Eric, in front of them, and Andre is taking that grenade against him. And Leo, he is also being taken down. The purple is being taken down, but he has to be revived. And there is already 3 teams remaining. We are in the last stage, and this last stage is going to determine all the way for the players' movement and the players' all determination and the dedication for this particular game. And this game will favor a kind of a point for the player from the Leo, and the Fear are also having a great number of eliminations. There is some sorts of the third party scenario creating chances for them. And here we're going to be the player from the Leo. They are also trying to take down, but MTR now has to take the 1v1. But no, Tika has been taken down as well. And the MTR making that fight, and it's going to be the having a great conversation with that gun and the bullet. And it's going to be the Leo who need to push it out from this stage. And Leo, they are going all the way to rush them, but no, here is going to be another player down from the Leo, and Leo need to make that possibility of the revival. But now they have to make this. But no, there is the panic gonna be taken down. The panic scenario being created for this team. Then okay, now MTR being a helpless a lot, and last player from this side, Sponix is right here, but the body is in the right side. But no, here is going to be the Marine who is taking that devious connection, and with that, a good amount of elimination and a good amount of chicken dinner has been taken out from this particular player and this particular team, and is going to be the good elimination as well as a good fight from this side of the Leo Esports, and Leo having that elimination count of a good amount, and this is gonna favor them a lot. And the players from the different teams has the different approaches in this stage, but for now they are being dominated. And okay, we were expecting from the data guys lineup, but for now we are being disappointed. But for now we will be going for the short break, and we will be right back right back after that. And please don't go anywhere, stay tuned guys. Okay, back again, guys. Here we have the winner team stats and all the statistics related things we have here in front of you all data and season 1, D1, match 1, and the Erangel. Leo Sport with that first, second way, and the 11 elimination with that match point of the 21. And it's the first match, and obviously it's going to be the 21 overall points. And Marine with that 4 eliminations, Purple with that 1 eliminations, and other eliminations has also been secured by their teammate and the head-to-head comparison between the Fear, the Flame, the players from the Fear having that elimination count by 7, but here we're going to be the Leo Esports having that 11 eliminations, and the placement count wise, they are having the hashtag 1, so obviously the obvious reason 10, and here we're going to be the hashtag 3 for the Fear the Flame, and 5 placement point for them as well, with that 21 points for the split team and 12 points for that another team, and Bobby having that 5 elimination and in the top fragger list. He is rocking on this stage, and he's freaking with that 21 minutes and 37 seconds survival time period, and Leo Marine having that 4 elimination, Vanguard from THE having that 4 eliminations, and ARR Haviz with that 4 eliminations as well. Here is the Fear Tika as to 1KK having that 3 elimination, and the top fragger are being not that far to from that the race contention from these players, only the one kill difference from the Bobby, making that 5 eliminations, and the other teams and the other players, hashtag 2, hashtag 3, and the hashtag 4, they are making the almost around 4 eliminations, and there is not that far race and the contention from the elimination wise. They can also make a kind of bit tough scenario of the competition right in front of you all, and Fear, they were having only 2 players from the last, but they were making a good elimination count, and they're gonna help a lot. And here we're going to be the match ranking from this side. If we are talking about the match ranking, here is the Leo Esports having the 21 eliminations, Fear the Flame having that 12, and Havoc Envoys, they are having the 10 as well as, and make them run. MTR having that 10 points as well. ARR Esports having that 7, and Rukh Esports, they were having a good context of the fight in the beginning verge of the fight in the Rozok, but later on they will have to favor and 7 eliminations team as well. HardBass Team also having that 7 points, Black Belt Team having 5 points as well, and Team Forever, Team E and A having that 3 eliminations and 3 points each for them, and Shockwave, the expectation from this team has also been a lot, but no any kind of the coming scenario was good enough for them, and the serial, the first match already taken down by the Leo Esports, and Leo having that 21 points and the overall ranking, they are leading on the top and they are rocking on this stage. But the match number 2, 3, and 4 and 5, we are always waiting for these, and we will be straightly going to watch the match number 2 right after this break. We will be right back soon with the match number 2. Hello guys, welcome back again everyone. We are here in the second match of the Miramar and Miramar having the context from the Crystal Valley towards the plain path and the plain path where it is going. We will be also seeing for that and for now the plain path from the Torre Amuara from to the Minas del Sur and from these players are also being taken there a particular plane path they are having a good amount of elimination from the particular match fear the flame the team from these players are rocking on this stage being the two players they had already a good elimination and the good fight from the seven elimination and the five placement points they had a good amount of elimination count wise and they are rocking on this stage and maybe there is a some sort of the possibility for them to make any kind of the scenario to convert in their favor. But now BKB they are also being made for this team and the La Correria, Carafields and El Pozo. No, any player are making the contest over there, but no, there is gonna be the player from the DE making the elimination count, but they are also being suffered, and Leo Haidami making that elimination count. And here we're gonna be the Leo Haidami another player is also being taken down for him and now Leo Haidami rocking in this stage well, from this team, we have a lot of the expectation, but no, Leo Haidami gonna be taken down as well. Leo Haidami, he needs kind of the support from his teammate, and the Sifus are running behind his teammate, and here we're gonna be another player taken down, another player from this side also being taken down, but here Sifus are making that shot, but he was not able to make that shot connection in the proper manner. But for now, DE Esports, okay, there guys they are having a good amount of fight from this side. They had no any kind of the elimination count from the stage of the previous match, but now they are having a good amount of elimination count for now, and maybe the alliance or he is also going to be probably revived and this is going to be the good commitment from this side, a commitment from this particular team, and a trigger discipline, and all the way from this kind of the performance, they are also having a good amount of chances to make the fight. And here we're going to be the Sky team Sky. They are also rocking, but SK they are being dominated from the opponent, and they have to manage the sorts of the elimination count wise. And Rook there is in front of him and Shikari he have to make the all the way from his side and he is only the player surviving for his team and a kind of the tricky gameplay is being shown by the Rukh Esports and Rukh they are having a good player distribution right in front of this context and Shikari now he is not making any kind of noise any kind of sound and he is not trying to give any kind of spot for his enemy. Maybe he can be spotted from the anywhere else, but now Rook they are not interested, but now they are already engaged up to it, and they are having okay. There is a surprise from the Shikari, and Shikari having that elimination, and now he has to reload his Uzi, and with that Uzi, maybe some source of the bullet connections maybe is possible from his side, but it's going to be the grenade from the other player of the Rook, and Rook this team and these players from this team, okay, they are having a good number of elimination count, but they are being dominated from this team. Asuka Shikari, he has to make the fight against these two players. Two players are suddenly rushing into him, but no, he was unable to make this fight possible. And the Rook having that for elimination count and a good amount of player, and a player has been being faced casualty, but with that for elimination, they are having a good amount of game and a good particular presence of mind from them. And how is gonna be the for elimination and a good amount of game has to be converted from this side and the MTR. They are not having any kind of fight right now, and they are also trying to grab some kind of the majority public into their side with that couple of point has to be secured from this side and the player this player already making that panic scenario at the end of that game, the previous game, we have been watching him from the okay, here we're gonna be the MTR Panic, and Panic has to make this sort possible. And in the last game, we have also seen from him that a kind of the good sorting scenario and the good assaulting power from this side, and lots of the mind game has to be played from this side also. Okay, for now they has already secured the hashtag 3 position with that 10 points, but 10 points is not enough for them. Maybe from this particular player, a more kind of expectation has also been raised from this side. Okay, okay, guys, my mic has been turned off. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just realized it. Okay, for now, MTR, he is having a search of the. For now, he is making some kind of the loot and panic. He is also trying to make kind of the elimination. Just wait a second, guys. Okay, my mic has not been turned off, guys. What's going the scenario right here? I'm not understanding it right now. Okay, I think it's going all good right now, and maybe a good amount of elimination count wise, and from the all the expect MTR making a good elimination and the good fight in this stage, and the players from the THE, these players has also been making a good amount of game from this side, and THE, the nasty has to suffer from the first stage at the initial stage, but the 3-3 player from the and having that elimination for the Edry from the player having that elimination, and it's gonna be the unfavorable fight for them. Leo having that 21.60 for this team, and now they have to suffer the major player from this side, and Leo, Edry, ZZZ having this fight to be avoided, and he is already out of the lobby. Here is gonna be the 3-3 that the three players having a fight and fighting back good, and they don't have any kind of the good fight, and here is now making some source of the possibility to convert this fight, but now Leo are being helpless, and Marine is also being taken down, and for now Purple is right in front of you all guys with the primary gun of the UMP. UMP having that short connection, but Zikoze, okay, there is going to be the Bobby, the player having the MVP race and hashtag one in that MVP race and making that thought possible. Zikozi, and they are already into the way ahead for this team. And where you can see Bobby, he is facing shots from this particular stage, and there is also another player TF. They are also trying to engage in this fight, and here we're gonna be the DE Data guys. They are having already the four eliminations, and they are contesting in the Hacienda del Patron, and there is the players from the SW in front of them. Haidami, he is trying to get any kind of vision, and he is gonna take that player down. He is already making a good amount of eliminations and the good amount of fights in the CSA region, but now South Asian region, he is already a good player, and his sign has been already signing into this, but now he has to make this into the okay Central East region as well. And now having the player trekking with that vehicle, but now okay, Haidami, he is trying to get that players down, but for the push, SW has been already taken down, and this initiation maybe it's gonna be the a bit bad luck for them, but no, here is the SW. They are also trying to make this fight, but with that, we're going to be the Haidami. Haddami has to make this fight, but Mini 14, okay, for now he is taking the pump shotgun, and pump shotgun, maybe it is going to be helpful in this stage, but no, Zifu serve has been taken down, but Sifusar, he need to be revived, and he was the player who was making all the player survived for this stage. All the three players has already been taken down, and right now it's going to be the Hoidami who has to manage the almost around 1v2 fight, and 1v2 fight has to be managed from him. But no, as double players having that another blow of the grenade and making the player from the DE taken down, and Haidami he is also being taken down, and for now DE they are also being helpless from this particular stage. Hyman sir is right in front of you all guys, but there is the player from the YKZ taking the players of the THE and Vangibri, making that shot possible against them. But here we're gonna be the Sifu sir also trying to make this shot from the off angle, and SW they are also trying to make this shot, but no, there is gonna be the fourth player in front of them, and the Sifu sir he is trying to trace that footstep. And for now, okay, here is going to be another player, but no, with that pixel SP, he managed that clutch. And Dalian, sir, he has to look over out. And here we're going to be the Hangman, sir. And he is trying to give the cover to the Dalian, sir. And he is successfully succeeded in that. And for now, okay, here is the another player. He has to make this shot. No, with that third gun. No, okay. Okay, that was the final blow from the Highman, sir, and the Dalyun, sir. Their combination and their proper communication gap, they are not being suffered. And Chifu, sir, with that Pixel SV, he is being revived. Okay, here is gonna be the over and over a good fight from them and a proper execution and the proper competition from them, and here we're going with the TF not. They are also trying to engage in this particular fight, but for now, they are not engaged after it. And MTR, they are trying to make any kind of shot for them. And THE, the player from this side, also making this shot about fear. Marag Maragod is right here, and the fear the flame, making that flame, and they are trying to make any kind of shot possible from this side. And here is this slot number 13, making any shots possible for them, and is the 14 and slot number 13 being in the second position, I guess. Yes, that is. Okay, it's gonna be the Maragod. And Maragod having that kind of elimination, and Ratho is right here, and he is out of the zone connection, and right of the zone connection. MAB players are also trying to break down for eliminations already. They have been taking the good amount of elimination from these stages, and they are trying to make and convert a bit more from this side. But for now, any kind of fighting scenario, they are going to be managing any scenario. And here we're going to be the another player, and here is MAB, Arun N, Arun N, and also making a good amount of shots from right this stage, already two grenades in his hand, and he is trying to make any kind of vision in the far end. Any kind of players are in that area. With that, he is also trying to make a vision occur around them, and overtakes that. Overtakes at 30. And overtakes at 30 is also a good player from his side. But no, Fear is right in front of you all guys. And team number 13, Fear overtakes are having 30, and but no kind of elimination. Before this, Tika and maybe the Rato, yeah, I guess they are having a good amount of elimination count, and they had a successful position for this team, and making that position a good amount of game. And yeah, obviously we're gonna make these shots possible, and we're gonna make these teams a good sign for there. And obviously they are having a good amount of the games right here. And Fear Robotixa, for now, he is maybe offline. Okay, he is already online, and he's already into the connection. And here we're gonna be the Rukh and Rukh Esports. They are the player playing the PMGC, and they are dominating that stage. And they are also right here to prove themselves a pro team, and themselves a bigger prize pool contention team in this stage. And Rook YSD is already with that two elimination, but the player from the Speller Ray 7 has already been taking a good amount of game, but for now, they are the players from the Rook having that 4 eliminations, but only the 3 players remaining, and there is some kind of division from the Dexter right in front of them with that hill, but now they are not being able to take any kind of fight, but TF, they are being engaged in that fight, and TF, they are being having a difficult scenario from these stages, and fear they are having a good amount of eliminations as well. TF, they are still trying to make some kind of the fight, but TF is already out of the lobby, I guess, and DP, now they need to make some kind of the elimination, and here we're gonna be the another player from the DP. They were having a good amount of eliminations in the previous stage of the game, but now they are not being able to down, and there is the Dalliancer from the DE making the another shot connection possible, and another shot connection and another elimination, and it is being increased and increased and increased, and Hymansor has been taken down, but he need to be revived, and BKB is right in front of them, and they need to manage this sword, and they need to manage the fight. There is the player with the Thunder OP, he is with the Pixel SP, and the Sifusar who was trying to get that sword, but no, he is being healed, and if he gonna be healed up, he is going to bear some kind of this stress right in front of us. Any kind of tension for them has to be beared up, and Hymansar, for this scenario, he has been to revived, and the Thunder OP, he is just clueless and just helpless to be revived, and now he has just to see the player who is being revived now. It's going to be the 10 eliminations already. 10 eliminations for them, and 10 elimination gonna make them a good fight contention and a good team wise, and all the way here is being the Nepali audience also watching them, the players from the Nepal making this history, going to the another region and playing for their, and they are making a good career and the profession from this side, and DEC Fusar and DE Dalian sir and DE O Hyman sir, they are having a good amount of eliminations. Already 2, 3, 3, and 2 eliminations, and it's already 10 eliminations for them, and it's going to rush up for them, and for now they have to go for the zone context, and here is the BKB, they are also having that zone context, and maybe some shots of the connection, and the fights can be shown here, but no, there is the players making the fights right there in the MTR, I guess, and MTR, only the Anaconda is right in front of you all guys, and players from the 33 making the fights possible, making the connection possible, and players from the 33, they have to manage the swords somehow, but no, the player are coming in front, but no, there is the pixel HP short connection, but Anaconda, he has already been saved from this critical stage. But from this stage, he have to manage himself to manage some kind of the fights from here, and the players making any kind of classes, they are not trying to engage in those bad fights that lead them to a bad ending, and Anaconda, he is still healing up for himself to make a good amount of HP right here, and he is also trying to grab any amount of eliminations that is coming in front of him and that is knocking in front of him, and for now blue 33 players, they have to be survived, and from the previous match they have, they didn't have a good amount of the elimination, but for now bad boy 33, they are having a good amount of game, and now they are trying to stage, they are trying to prove in this stage, and the MTR and other players has been taken down, and now they will be straight going towards him, and now the player from this team MTR taken down and eliminated, and now for this team, for this particular team 33, they are having the freaking 8 eliminations, and the DE, they are not trying to stop in this stage, they are going for the kill, going for the kill, and just rushing into that stage, they are just being a fabulous and acting like a wow and favoring a good elimination count with these 10 eliminations was already in their favor, but now they are still going for this change, and Hymans are having that 3 elimination, 3 defeat points already. And now the Hymans are being taken down. Sifu sir, the idol of this team, has to manage all the way for this fight. And Sifu sir, the players from the fear have to regain fear for this team. And now maybe the players will be revived, possibly. Yeah, I guess. Okay, the Hymens are need to be revived as first, but no, the player is having the pixel SP and they know about that. Any kind of the first save from the right hand side has to be managed. And for now, fear the flaw. Okay, fear the flame. They are also trying to manage this fight, but there is going to be the Dalians. Dalians are making that such connection possible. Okay, for now, it's going to be another connection from his side, and now it's going to be the another player taken down. Now he has to get some kind of the healing items, and my god, right in front of him, and he has to be a bit scared from him. And there is gonna be the DVS connection. DVS has to work it out from this stage, and DVS working it out in this particular stage. And Dalian sir, he is proving for his team, he is contributing for his team, and he is freaking away, making that fight possible for his team. Fear the flaw, they are being aggressed by this team, but no, the Aliens are making that connection possible with that. The Aliens are 5 eliminations. The Aliens are with that AHL. We are being remembered from this stage. The Aliens are the idol for that team with that PMGC, with that back-to-back 3 second runs in the PMPL stage. In that particular scenario, the player from this stage is proving himself that who is the Dalviancer and who can make it up into the PMGC stage. And it's the 5 eliminations already, and he have to now bear up this stage of the zone, and zone is playing a kind of the villain role for him. And okay, and in the ringer is right in front, and he also has to make kind of the zoning scenario, but now it's in the scenario, and YKZ, a player from the YKZ, are still surviving, and there are only the 3 teams, but now 3 teams has been converted into this stage. And for now, YKZ, they are having a proper context of the zone. YKZ, okay, Digbo, Digbazi. Okay, Digbazi having that 4 eliminations already, and he has only the context of that zone, and Rook is in front of them. And the players who were having a good amount of game for this stage, from the particular stage of the previous game, they are not having a good fight in this particular time, and they are also being favored, and they are also being hampered by particular this team. And Bad Boy 33, they are having some kind of the elimination against the Rukh Esports, and Rukh Esports, they are having some kind of the unbearable situations, and this uncertainty having them converted into the graveyard, and this graveyard gonna be taking them all the way to the lobby. And here is the players, they are taking the vehicle approach to make it to the zone, but no, for now the zone has to be taken down by them. But the vehicle is smoking. Okay, the vehicle is smoking, and the Pioneer 33, he is successfully right there to make that shot possible. But the YKZ, Dick Bozzy, making that elimination count for his side, and he has already made that shot. And YKZ, they are playing a fabulous job, and he is particularly doing a fabulous job for inside. Okay, there is gonna be another player. Okay, for now it's going to be the Rook YSD. He is trying to fade up some kind of the smoke, and the smoke can help him up. But now the DYKZ, the player from the YKZ, he's trying to struggle up here in this stage, and Digba Z is also making some sort of the placement point and the elimination count right in this stage, and contributing his team for the long lasting approach. And he is not having any kind of the damage deal till now, but he is being spotted, and he is being hunted down, and he is being picked up by the lots of the players, and his vision is being going to be clear after this stage. He is maybe lacking some shots of the smoke grenade, and with the lack of that smoke grenade, he has to make into the open area and he has to bear up some sorts of the damage and he has to take it down. As well as talking about that, it is going to be the stage for them. And the team 33, they have a good proper fight scenario, but Zico Z, here is gonna be the Rook YSD. He is making some sorts of the Molotov in front of him, but no, he is trying to make this not possible. Can 1v3 be the reason for him to make into this? But no, there is gonna be the another player who took that shot, and it's going to be the elimination for this team as well, and is the second dinner for the team 33 and Team 33, making a fabulous job and making good elimination count for them. And it's going to be the a good elimination count game for the Jedi guys, North America as well. And it's a good elimination count and a good sign as well for this team and Rook. They were trying to make that sort possible against this team, but no, this team was a bit possible and impossible for them to manage those fights. And for now, we'll be going for the short break. After that, we will be right back with the results and all the stats in front of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, guys. We will be back soon. Welcome back again, guys. We're with the results as well for now, and it is result after the post match two. And after the post match two, it was the wonderful second winner by the 33 team and the team number 33. But they are making a sort of the 23 overall points. With that 23 match points, they were not having any kind of the points from this particular stage, and before this stage, they were not having any points and they has to be eliminated from the beginning stage. And for now, 13 elimination point, 10 point for the placement count, and it's the 23 point for them. Okay, for now, going forward for the head-to-head connection, head-to-head, any kind of the scenario, it's going to be the 33 team and the data guys and A, and it's going to be the 23 points in this match for the 33 team and data guys having that 17 elimination. Okay, count wise match point, it's the 17 point for them, and the 14 eliminations was also being secured by them. But Digbo, he is having that 6 eliminations in these particular stage, and Zico he is also having the 5 elimination. Here is going to be the Davion Sar who was proving his stake, and he's a kind of the trademark for his side with that 5 elimination, and the Ober Texa having that 4 elimination. Bad Boy also having that 3 eliminations, and the top fragger. Overall, top fragger has also to be announced after the short break, but for now, top fragger they are having a good amount of the gaming synergy and good amount of the connection from the inside. And here is the match ranking for this side. Match ranking talking about this team 23 having that 23 total points, and data guys they are also having the 17 freaking points for them, and Rukh Esports having that 13, YKZ 11, and team E and A having that 9, Fear the Flame having that 7 again, and Mabetex Esports having that 4, and Shockwave also having that 4 eliminations and 4 points as well, but no any points for the placement, and the Havoc Envoys having that 2, Creation Esports having that too, and to make them run MTR. They were having a good amount of points from the previous match, but for now they has to be satisfied with the 2 points. And there is going to be the ARR team for Raver, Black Belt team, and the Shikari Esports with that 1 points respectively, and other teams having no any kind of the point for them, and it's going to be the overall ranking. And overall ranking, the domination is being shown by the team 33, and the player having the wonderful second row for this side having the 23 points. Lewis but with that second, and Fear the Flame having that 20 points. Okay, my bad, guys. Rookie Sport having that 20 points, and the Fear the Flame having that 19. They are able to make it into the top four, and data guys, they are in the top five for now. And with that 19 points, okay, 17 points, a good amount of game is going to be so for them, and maybe kind of a favorable game has to be gone in the forward matches. But for now, the team E and A also making into the hashtag 6, make them run, making into the 7, the Havoc Envoys having into the top 8, and the YKZ also making into the top 9. But ARR Esports, they are with that 8 points, but having into the 10 points, having into that 10 position. And for now, overall ranking, seeing for forward moment, here is the Shockwave having 7 point, HardBass Team also making that 7 point, and Backbelt having that 6, and Mabetex Esports having that 6, and Team Forever having that 4 points. They are also being favorable. They are also being favored by the other teams, and they are being dominated, but they had also the responsibility to make a good amount of elimination count. And here is the below the 16 Creation Esports, DP Official, Shikari Esports, and the Viper Esports are below the line of the 15th team, and they are not having any kind of that prize pool scenario, so that they are not being able to showcase their a big potential gameplay. But for now, they have to make a good amount of game, and they also have to make a good amount of fight as well. And here is the Digba making that 6 elimination top fragger with that hashtag 1, and the Vingari having that 6 eliminations as well, the Bobby having that 5, Zikwe 5, and the Alliance are from the DE making that 5, and it's going to be a good gaming scenario for them. Overall top fragger, Digba making that lead, but there is no kind of a big kind of the lead for them. And now the schedule has already come up, and Team 33 has made the recent second for themselves, and 23 points. A favorable game, favorable team, and they are also heading forward for the hashtag 1, and they try to maintain that. But we will be right back after the short break. We will be going forward for the another match of the Sanhok soon. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be right back soon. Stay tuned, guys. Hi guys, welcome back again. We are already ahead for the match number three, and match number three it's going to be Sanhok and Sanhok. It's having a good amount of the players in the boot camp as well. Boot camp there is the Leo players having a good amount of the contracts right there, and Leo they are not having any kind of the drop classes right now, but there is the DE players going towards the half in area. They were having a good amount of the games for this stage, but now they also have to manage a kind of the fights from here, and they are not being able to make any kind of the shots right here. And okay, for now it's going to be the Leo players making the context towards the boot camp, and boot camp area is being a wholly control over the Leo Esports, and the players having a good zone control, and there is the MAB players in the Pinant area making that a secure area in themselves, and maybe there is some kind of the shots among them, and YKZ they are also being traced out by the Tor Fragger. They are not able to secure their position for now, and it's going to be the DE also bearing some sorts of the damages, but no, Dalians are going to be taken down as well. And for now, it has to be getting some sorts of the dealing informations, but no, Sifus are also be going to be damaged, and he is also taken down. And SW they are having a good amount of game right here, and here is the DE Sifus are already taken down. DE is out of the lobby for now. Sky they are also trying to engage in this particular fight, but Itachi, okay, Tagichi they has to manage this fight, but no, here is the back to back another fight he has to manage. But for now, here is going to be the another player who have to make any sorts of the possible kind of the scenario right here. But no, SW Tagachi is right here with these six slot number six player. He is right here, but for now, okay, there is some shots of the other player who is making the push right in front of them. But this push has to be managed by them. This push has to be engaged up by them. But the players from the SWZ making a good amount of sign to make this fight possible, and this fight has to be managed up, and the SW players are aggressing up for the SK players. They are trying to make a kind of the good scenario fight, and SK players are also engaging from the both of the side. And here we're gonna be the player from the roof, here we're gonna be the player from the ground, and here we're gonna be the player from the off angle area. They have to manage all kind of the gaming scenario and the fighting scenario for now. And SK he has also to be taken down, but no, there is another player taking the vision against him, and he is not gonna forgive him for that mistake. And here we're gonna be the another player, but no, SW the player who was taking that off angle, he has to be down as well. And for now, SK Macquarie is right here, but with that UMP blow, he is taking that another player down, and it is the almost around 4 eliminations for them. But anyway, there is no any team to make the context over this particular fight. With that, SK Macquarie with that elimination, and 2 elimination has been already secured by them. SK they are having a good context of this fight, but no, and Rook. Rook are ahead of this fight, and they are successfully having a good amount of fight over here, and a good amount of game is left between this particular team. But now, slot number 15, they are trying to make a good fight. Rukh Esports, they were having a good amount of points right in from them. And for now, what is going to be the strategy for them, and what is going to be a good fighting scenario for them, is the majority concern thing for this team. And the slot number 15, they are ahead for the zone. And for now, the player from the slot number 5 has to dominate these teams in order to make themselves alive. And player from the slot number 5, we will be seeing forward for this team. Okay, for now. Okay, guys, for now, slot number 5. Now they are also trying to make a good amount of the game and good amount of the fight as well, and the performance they are being showing up, there is no any kind of the good performance being shown, but BKB is right in front of them. Maybe any kind of the fighting scenario can be converted from this side, but BKB, they are also trying to engage up, and the Damon FTW taking that shot against the E and A Dilgar, and he is taken down. E and A now being taken down one by one, and the two players are remaining, but BKB, they also have to suffer up, and the players from the BKB also being taken down, and the good cover fire from the E and A player Hitmost MVP, and Hitmost MVP is being dominating player from the BKB, but player from BKB has already been revived, and the Molotov is going for red for the BKB. But no, the Thunder OP making that shot possible, and the Hitmost MVP gonna be eliminated. And this player having a zero context over this fight, and the E and A only with the last player surviving, only with the last player, and maybe he have to make any kind of fight possible. Okay, for now, BKB, Demon after W, he has to make this fight possible. E and A Unique is right there, right? E and A Unique, he has to make up some sorts of the decision to make their partner revive. And okay, he has to make any kind of the sort in front of them. Well, for now, E and A, they are not being engaged into this fight directly, but there is the player from the another team. They are engaging it. Okay, for now, BKB, they have to manage the lots of the fight. They are having a good amount of the casualty, and they are having a good amount of the players to make them eliminate. But for now, they are trying to make a good impression over them. But Demon FTW, he is being traced out, but no, Demon FTW, he has to be taken down. But no, he is successfully make enough into that area so that he is already into a good position. But no, Demon FTW with that off angle of the E and A player Unique, and Unique made that shot against him, and this shot gonna take that player down, and the Demon FTW, he is taken down. Rapace is right here, and the Rapace, he may be possible to make a good amount of the elimination count, but here is gonna be the BKB Rapace, and he is also making the vision against the Unique, and Unique is not going to take the behind shot and not going to fall back further. ARR top YZ, he is also having a great fight against them, and Rapids is right here, and Rapids, he is trying to make that player revived for his teammate, and Thunder OP, he is already ahead. He is for the entry fragging. Now he has to go for that revival possible, and Demon, he is also being stressed out. He has to get revived until and unless he is being beaten out. And for now, there is gonna be the player from another side, another in. He is not going to stop right here. E and A player from that side making that shot possible for the BKB. Demon after W taken down, and then another player, Thunder OP taken down, and the players are being rather. Okay, this is going to be the gutsy move from this side, and it is going to be bearing off for the BKB. BKB is still making a good amount of elimination count, and here is the HBT Maxi, HBT Maxi with that one elimination count, but one elimination, he is not enough with that. Now HBT, they are trying to make up some steel kind of a fighting scenario for now, and here is gonna be another players. Maybe he is not gonna trace it out any kind of players for now. And SBT Maxi one eliminations for him, but his teammates already made it into the 2-2-2 and 2 eliminations. But that 7 eliminations has already been secured for this team. And SBT Maxi, he is already trying to get a kind of elimination, and he is already ahead for that. And here is a horn kind of a scenario. There is a horn area making that okay. That is the some kind of the traffic rules making being okay. For now, here is the okay, guys. Here is some kind of the gaming scenario, and they are not being traced, but for now, the player has been traced out, and the traced out player has to get into the cover as well. And here is the player making that sort possible, and the C and maybe now HBT. They are making a good amount of the eliminations right now, and here is HBT Maxi right here, and he may take a sword against them, but there is the CN player, Mr. Naruto, but he's gonna be taken down. ME, okay, a good amount of the elimination count, and right in front of him, and CN Esports, and they are also being traced out. For now, this is going to be the great scenario for this team, and he has to bear of some sorts of the elimination count as well. And this is going to be a good amount of game as well. Okay, as BT, Raikazi. Raikazi is right here and tracing out the DP man, and DP man taking that shot. Okay, in front of you all guys. Maxi taking these shots possible, and already the 10 eliminations. But the players from the Rook are going in front of them, and the Bison is being created from this side. And he is not gonna stop. He is not gonna make that shot lose, and he is going to take that shot against him. But for now, it is still a good amount of game right in front of them. Okay, here is another player taking that shot, but no. Here is the slot number 23 making a good amount of eliminations, but slot number 23 player taking that elimination. Okay, here is the C and X player from this side, and Maxi taking that shot, but no. For now, it is going to be the Maxi who is going to take that shot against the Stalker. Stalker making a good elimination, but no, Maxi gonna be taken down as well. Here is the Raikazi going in front of him, and Me model is okay. Me model, okay. I'm actually not possible to make this pronunciation good, but now it is making a sort of the elimination count as well. And now here is gonna be the another player making a good source of the elimination count again and again. They are making it fight possible. HBT, they are already having the 10 elimination and already taken down into the double eliminations for this team. And this team making a good amount of the casualty for the opponent, and having the double elimination and a good point. They can ahead up to the hashtag one position, and they can grab up a good amount of the prize pool collections as well. We have already the 3 matches with these count, and we have still 2 matches remaining after these. And please guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for this channel, and we will be right back with that. Okay, guys, here is the HBT meme model with that 3 eliminations already, and for now, it is already a good sign and scenario for this team, and making the 6 eliminations from the solo player Raikazi. Raikazi, he is dominating this side, and BKB, they are not being able to get into the zone, and they have to make a good sign of the zone in front of them. But Leo, they are still surviving. The player having the chicken were in the first stage of the game, they are not still able to make a kind of the sort of scenario possible. And the MTR, they are having an off angle for his team, but the Leo Marine, maybe he has to spot out some players for his side, but he is not taking that player into the context. He is not taking that player into the his scope. Maybe it's gonna be a bit kind of the doubtful scenario for them. Leo Marine, they are also making a kind of the sort possible. MTR Panic. Panic is right there, but no, Panic taking that shot against the Leo players. Andre gonna be taken down, and now it is going to be the shots, and possibly it is a good amount of the sign for them. And Bobby gonna be taken down as well. Maptex taking that shot against him, and Bobby, now it's going to be the purple. Purple has to manage the fight, but he is in that damaged vehicle, and damaged vehicle may be a bad factor for him. Okay, another player taken down for his team, and now it is going to be the Leo Purple who has already the one eliminations, but now there is another player taken down and another player taken down from this side, and the map takes. He is also trying to focus on all of the teams in front of him and all of the teams having that vision against him, and the performance wise Leo Esports making a good sign and the good and the great mixture of that elimination and the placement point, but he is the solo player in that area. He is not going to have the player support in this particular area, so he has to manage somehow the fight, and if he's going to be making some kind of the shots, but he is not able to make that till now. Okay, Leo Purple, he is still trying hard to make a good amount of fight and the good kind of the eliminations. Here is the mentality of the Maragod. Maragod already having a good amount of fight against the DE in the previous match, but for now it is going to the Fear Maragod. He is taking the shot against him, but now MTR players, they are staring ahead, but no, Maragod has to be taken down as well. He is being retaliated from this side, and the player from the Maragod, he is being traded for this side. Okay, Maragod. Now he has to be eliminated, I guess, but there is no any player to revive him for now. Here is the MAB. Hansio is right here with that Kenzo with that one elimination for him, and there is the Hanso with that Kenzo having that one elimination as well, Aron having that another elimination, and Kenzo with that one eliminations. But here is gonna be the THE, the player from this side having a good elimination, and the MAB Hanshu making a good amount of elimination count as well. And MAB Hanshu, he is also trying to get a kind of the fighting scenario in front of you all, and MTR now they are being traded from the fear. Rato Rato is rare in front of you all guys, and that grenade gonna play that a good connection and a good fight against them, and it is gonna be the another domination for this team, and MTR eliminated from this lobby, and fear the flame, and they are flaming away, and they are flaming this side, and the Leo players having that into the hashtag 8 position, and if you have already made into the top 8, you are having a couple of points from the placement as well, and you are having another player down, and you are going to be eliminated as BT. They were also having a good amount of elimination count, but they are also being eliminated. Here is going to be the Rukh Esports. They are having a good amount of fight from the previous stages, but here is the THE player from the THE. Urik has been taken down, and the Vaigiri has also been taken down. Last now the last player, I guess, Gulabi is in front of them, and he has to make the fight possible. And Gulabi is running into the open area, but he have to bear up that mistake, and the mistake is being punished off by the player from the Rook and the Crazy Man, having that already the six eliminations from the Crazy Man, and Crazy Man with that good and the mind blowing elimination count. Fear players making that another elimination possible. Here is the peer player having that another possibility of making a chicken rare already into the hashtag 3, making the player from the Mabetex panic situation, and the player from the Mabetex, he has to make the fight, but the Kenjo is going to be taken down as well. Here is the Rook right there, and the 8 elimination for this team, but the players from the Rook also have to manage a kind of the fighting scenario. But here is going to be the Rook having that grenade and the perfect grenade, making that player down. But now here is the another player coming into the context, but no, 1v2 has been already taken down. But no, at the end, the player has to bear up that, and the final blow has to be made up by this team and this player, and the Rookie Sport successfully that elimination, and the 10 elimination from the Crazy Man, and the Crazy Man with that 10 elimination. Wow. Mind blowing and wonderful elimination by this team and by this particular player as well. And if you are talking about Leo Esports, who were having a good amount of players count, in that stage, but going to the end, there is no any kind of the leading scenario for them. And for now, here is the players from the DE. Data guys, they were not having a good luck for this game, and they were eliminated in the first stage. For now, we will be going for about for the short break. Till then, you guys keep watching. We'll be right back soon, guys. Welcome back again, guys. We are ahead with that. We're not taking our team stats, and here we're gonna be the match number three, post match three. All the stats and the data coming in front of you all guys with the match of the Sanhok and the Rukh Esports having that elimination count, and we're not taking run for them. 12 fragger here is the crazy man with that 10 eliminations and the Raika guys. Okay, here is the 7 elimination for the HBT Raikazi and the Tika having that 4, unique having that 3, okay, having that 4, and the hybrid having that 3. And top fragger, they are also being dominated with the match ranking. Rukh Esports having that 22 points for them, and HardBass Team having that 15, Fear the Flame having that 14, and Shikari Esports. For now, they are being some kind of the account for them as well, and 9 point for them, and Mabetex having that 7, and Blackwell having that 6, and E and A also having that 6, but Havoc Envoys. They are being traded and they are being scouted by the other opponents, and they have to make a good fight from this side. And the fight for them, Leo Esport having that 4 and other team also having that 4. But here we're gonna be the overall ranking with that Rukh Esports, 42 points for him, and they are leading up into this stage. And the Fear the Flame, they are having the 33 without any kind of the chicken war. they are making to the hashtag 2, Leo Esport with that 25 points, hashtag 3, and Team 33 making that 24, and HardBass Team 22, E and A with that 6, hashtag 6, and Invoice. Okay, Havoc Envoys having that 7, hashtag 8 for the DE, and here we go to the second page for the overall ranking. The decent kind of the point has been collected by all the teams, but Shikari Esports, they are having with that 10 points, and below the 10 points, we can consider as a good team and a good place from them, but they have to make a good fight from this particular year. And going forward for the overall top fragger. Overall top fragger, crazy man. Having that a good elimination from a single and a particular match, with that 10 elimination was being secured by the particular team and the particular player, and overall they are having, and this particular player is having the 14 elimination, and this is a fantastic gameplay from this team and this particular player as well. And for now, there is already the end of the 3 matches, and we will be ahead with the match number 4 of the Erangel right back soon, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel for the more updates and the more screams and the tournaments like these. And we will be hopeful for that. We will be coming with that first match, and first match is gonna be the Erangel. We'll be right back soon, guys. Hello guys, welcome back again. We are with the first match, and the first match is gonna be the match of the Erangel and the Erangel. We are being ahead with these, and the map is being provided for these teams, and maybe a good fighting scenario and a good fighting synergy is being shown up by these teams. And talking about the plane path, it has been already gone up way out to the Milta Power. And Milta Power with these stays and some sorts of the elimination count and some sorts of the good fighting scenario situations has to be managed up by this team. But the Rook and the DE, we are interested to see these as well. And the Rukh Esports crazy man having a good elimination already in front of this match. And the previous match he has already made that elimination. That means they are not worried about anything now. Okay, but talking about that, Hymens are taking that elimination count as well. Now it is going to be the another elimination for him as well. And now it is a good fighting scenario as well. Okay, I think my sound is coming from the sound from any kind of backward. Okay, where's the crazy man? Crazy man having that elimination count in this particular match, but now he has to manage up some sorts of the elimination count wise. And Hyman sir, he is in front of him, but no any connections has been built up. But there is gonna be the Rook players in that off angle, and maybe okay, there is gonna be the another player taken down. Leo Haidami gonna be taken down now. The player from the Rook as well, they are moving ahead, but the off angle of the Dalvion, he has to pick up that elimination, but no, he was unable to take that elimination count. Now here is the Highmans are taking that another elimination, and that okay, this is going to be interesting for this particular scenario. Now, Haidami has been revived successfully, and now it is going to be the player from the HBT taking another player and the opponent down. But now, Haimansar, he is rushing towards this, and Sifus are also going towards this, and the player Crazy Man taken down, and Haidami with that blow with the shot, and the connection was a perfect connection. And the last player, spell Ray 7, is the only last player surviving for the Rukh Esports. And Rukh Esports, they are not having a good amount of the game and not having that, and not having that capability and the affordability to lose that hashtag one position. If DE esports, okay, there are guys have to manage the hashtag one position, they have to manage this particular player out of the lobby. And Leo Haidami, he is already taking ahead for this team, and maybe there is any kind of scenario making up. But now here is the DEC Fusar also taking off, and Spellray, last player surviving. Now he is taken down by the Davian sir. He was having a better off angle with this side. The players from the DE, whenever they start a good starting with that elimination, they will always go for the ending as a good point. And the Zico 33 making that elimination count with that. MTR also being taken down. MTR, now they have to make some shots of the elimination as well. MTR, they are not able to make that shot possible. And here is gonna be the another player with that taking down scenario. MTR, now they are already into the four steps, and the four players alive already. And the mental beauty of this particular player has to be strong enough to make this fight possible. And they are already ahead, and they are going forward for the push. And this gutsy move has to be proven success. And Bad Boy 33 also trying to make this shot possible, but no, here is gonna be the player MTR. Dirt has to go right in front of them to make this shot possible, make this fight possible, and execute this fight possible well. And here is gonna be the bad boy making that shot connection, but no, there is another great connection from the player, and it is the way out for the MTR, making that possible. Elimination count and the distributions of the eliminations is pretty good right in front of you all guys. 1 1 1 and 1 for the each of the players of the team, and making a good amount of the elimination count. And MTR, they are also trying to grab some shots of the eliminations as well, but for now there is maybe a good chances to make out a good fights and make out a good amount of the eliminations as well. Okay, for now there is some shots of the elimination count for the MTR, already having that for eliminations. Now MTR, they are trying to make out into the good fighting possibility scenario. For now TF, they are also trying to make a good fight. They are not having any kind of favorable situations from the first of the match, but now they are always interested to make it out. But there is the zone shrinking scenario, taking out the possible scenario for the zone, and players from the DE are safely towards their home, and their home is in the zone, and they will not have to fear of for the first zone, maybe the first second zone, maybe that's a move for them. And the questionable thing for them is that will the consistency maintained with this kind of the scenario. One game maybe not, one is not the game that we have to be affordable, but when you have to get into the tournament like this, a weekend super weekend pro leagues like this, you have to manage some sorts of the elimination count. You have to manage some sorts of the domination count, because you need to focus and you need to make it out into the PMSL. The player who gonna make it out from this particular stage, from this particular practice scenario, they will have a good amount of elimination as well. Talking about the practicing lobby, it is the good practicing lobby for that. Okay, DE, they are always ahead. When they were in the Nepal, they are also a leading team of the Nepal, and for now they are also being dominating. They are also dominating the region of the North America, and that's the Europe, and all the player from this area having a good fighting scenario, and they are heading towards the school. And school is a good texture and the good amount of the placement wise, they are having a good amount of the games right here. Okay, for now there is the players from the fear, they are also trying to take a shot, and they are having the particular engagement in their area. And when they go to the area, the lion is roaring up there. The lion is taking that sword and the roar there, and Rato is trying to take the possible revival right here. And the possible revival can be a good moment for them, but here is gonna be the fear Rato having that zero elimination. They were having to engage in this particular fight, but having that player down, he has to affordable that. He has to make this fight possible. And from the multiple sides, they have to fear of that fight as well. And the player from the SW, they are also trying to make a fight possible. But no, here is the player from the SW. They have to make a good amount of the fight right here. And the SW, ZZ Jara, have to make a grenade successfully connection, because he is only the last man player surviving for his team. And this team has to make a good amount of eliminations count as well. But the players from the THE, they are being dominated. The Havoc Envoys has to make a good amount of elimination as well. But now SW, they are making up into it, and Fear, they are showing how dominating we are, and how can we be the successfully dominating team for this lobby. And they are making a change, they are making a huge difference for this particular lobby. But these MTR, they are having the 4 eliminations, and they are not making the count possible with this scenario. There is the big AB in front of them, and big AB, they are having a good time, they are having a good eliminations. And they are also trying to make up a good amount of games right here. Okay, MTR, here is the it right. He has to go to the zone as well. There is the 1292 meters zone for them, and they have to go for this time. Okay, this is the very, very difficult scenario for this team. with these MTR Adrid have to make this fight possible and call out their team for the good amount of the eliminations count as well. And MTR Adrid has to make a good amount of the eliminations count. And here is going to be the lots of the mind game from the teams and the tricky gameplays as well as the later phase. You will have to make some kind of the posing scenario possible. And there is a 21 BKB. They have been trying to take down the players from the MTR, but MTR trying to avoid that fight. There is the TF players being taken down with that run over of the vehicle, and run over of the vehicle gonna take another player down. Here is the DE players already grabbing that 4 eliminations. Now they are also trying to make a sort of the elimination count ahead from them, and it's the Haidami making a good amount of the elimination. One elimination already being secured for him, and two elimination from the Highmancer already being secured. And now the players from the BKB, they are still trying to gather out some sorts of the eliminations for them. And E and A, Team E and A, they are not being able to take that possible shots as well. And for now they are still trying to make up a good fight right now. But here is going to be another John Shrunken, the John Shrunken playing a good sign for these teams. And DE and Nepali and the North American team, they are making a good sign over here. And the players from the Mabetex is being taken down, but the players being circulated from the back inside of the zone, they have to make into the zone. And the DE, they are still trying to make it out. And here is going to be the drop. And what is going to be the drop? Drop has already been loaded by the team. Okay, drop has already been looted, and here is gonna be the player SK. They have to make up the fight, but no, here is gonna be E and A. E and A making this fight, and this fight is gonna be the possibly a good fight wrapped up by them, and E and A making their shot possible and making their a good chances and the opportunity for them. And one elimination's already secured by that team, but no, here is gonna be the YKZ as well. YKZ, the player who was already surviving Digbo, who was the player having a good amount of the game, and he is here to loot that drop, and airdrop gonna play a vital role for them. Okay, here is the player down, Dalian, or maybe he has to be recovered and he has to be revived, but making him revive, there is the most of the talent is making up into this, and there is the Dalian in that off angle, and that off angle has to be carried up by the other players. And here is the Dalian, he has to be eliminated from this lobby, and Sifu also making that fight possible. But here is going to be another player down with that Hyman, Hymens are taking that third possible. And here is the ARR He is making a good sign, but no, he has also been taken down by another player of the DE, the player from the DE, Hymansar. Now he is in the very high scenario. He is in the very high context of the zone, and he has to make a good move right here. And the Leo Haidami, the player from the Nepal, making a good sign over this stage and over this area. Now this is going to be a good scenario fighting over here, but now DE, they are having lots of the trouble from the back end as well. Now Leo Esports are also getting from the back end. Then it's going to be the trouble scenario for you guys, and maybe they have already been reporting that trouble. So and for now, the players from the MT are being taken down by the SBT. SBT taking that south from that in, and for now, DE with that 6 eliminations already, they have been moving forward, and maybe we are being seeing the team in the #3 or #5 probably. Maybe lots of the audience having a concern thing about this particular area and the particular team, about the what team and what the players are trying to do. The player style, the playing style of the D is Sifu sir. Dare I guys, it was in the Nepal. He has also been a leading IGL of the Nepal, and he has also been the leading IGL of the world as well. For now, he is going to lead his team in the PMSL as well. And here is the DEC Fusar with that one elimination. But Hyben's are having that three. Now he is trying to take a bit a scouting approach in this area, but no players are being taken down. Here is going to be the fear. They are also heading towards the zone, and the zone, talking about the zone, zone is going all the way towards the. Okay, here is going to be the western area. Western area is in the zone, and the Leo Esports. Okay, in fact, Leo Esports, they are having a bit kind of the difficulty in the zoning scenario. But for now, there are the lots of the obstacles. They have to tackle it out for the good zones shrinking. But now, how they will be tackling out the good fights and all the fighting scenarios. Fiorato is right there when they got Kyria. They are also having a good amount of elimination count. They were having a good and the proper fighting scenario with that. A dispersion between these teams has to be managed out. And well, YKZ, this team is also in the measure of the concern, but teams from these particular players has to manage a particular fight that is gonna be hamperable and harmful for them. And let's see how they're gonna manage this fight. And Leo, the player from the Leo has been taken down with that vehicle blast, and the player from the Leo has to be a little bit scared about it because the two players has already been taken down. You have got the first match right, second match a bit bad, but the third match bad, and now it's going with the fourth match back to back. You are facing that bad matches, then you are having a bit kind of the trouble scenario. Bobby is right in front of you guys, and Bobby with that kind of the elimination. But now, last player is surviving for his team, and this team, player of casualty is being taken down for this team, and the player from the THE, the Havoc Envoys, has to make a good fight scenario right here. But maybe now Leo players has been spotted out from the back end. Now as BT is in front of them, and for now THE has not been able to make that shot possible, but the BT, okay, HBT making that shot possible, and now there is some sorts of the idea to the THE. There is some sorts of the shots, and there is the player right there, and the smoke has been fade off as well. So they are having a confirmation as well. The confirmations is that the player is right there, and now we have to spot that player. Maybe a one elimination can also be an effective matter, and the effective matter of the concern for them as well. And the Leo buddy having one elimination. Now he has to get away from this side, and he is out of the side of the zone. And the player from the THE, already two players are down of the lobby, and BKB, they are trying to make it out, and they are trying to heal up all the players up. And with that, three players, they wanted to make a fight possible, maybe a kind of a scenario that make a good fight and the leading fight to them make a good and the better position in their overall standing. And the overall standing may be a concerning factor for all of the teams, because there is the prize pool scenario of the 160 US dollar, and 160 US dollar, you will be converting it into your currency, and you will be seeing that a huge amount of the prize pool is being determined by the organizers and the event sponsors. And here is going to be the all the way for the Delilah PUBG, so that you guys have to follow and you guys have to subscribe our channel, so that you guys will be seeing me as well as other teams like these, and the other teams from the world as well. Those players and those teams who has been in the worlding scenario of the gaming community, they will be coming together, they will be playing together, and all the teams from here are being evolved to make a fight here. But it's under OP. He has to make a heal possible right here. But no, maybe he is not able to make this fight possible. Okay, the players having a kind of the scenario as BT making that another player down. The THE player from the THE having a good conversation between them. But now HBT, now they are having a good amount of the grenade, but no, one player has already been taken down by another player, and the Maxi is right here. And Maxi has to make a fight and make a good amount of the elimination right here. But okay, Maxi is being taken down. Okay, no, Maxi taking that another player down. Now the last player DM Son Honey. Here is the last player standing, but the last player has been taken down as well. E and A Destiny. There is the two eliminations already, and the two eliminations making a good count over there, and the BKB making that a good elimination count as well. But that okay, making a good fight as well, and the two eliminations gonna make this team a good fighting scenario and a great confidence build up for this team and a sixth elimination already. They are not compromising that elimination. They are not compromising their confidence. They are always ahead for them. And there is the Shikari who is being taken down, and maybe there is some sorts of the eliminations count pending for them as well. There is no any kind of the waste of the time, no any kind of the waste of the bullets as well, and there is a proper utilization and the allocation, and all of the things has been managed out by the HBT. But HBT taking that another player down. Now E and A Destiny, he's trying to make any kind of shot possible, but for now there is some sorts of the elimination count. They are focusing up on it and they are making up on it, but with this they are not being able to make it out. Okay, it is being the E and ADC who are making a good sorts of the elimination count. There is only 4 teams remaining, and among the 4 teams there is the team from the Nepal, and there is the team DE Data guys with that 3 man, and they have not the context of the zone. They are not being able to make up into the zone, and now smoke are being fed up by the Sifusar, and a path has been to made it up, and the path will have to make up a good fighting scenario and a good zone increase scenario for them as well, so that they have to make up a good energy in this area. Okay, for now, Leo Haidami also have to make up a good elimination count. Now he has already the one elimination. Now he can go up to the another one. Okay, but now there is the Sifu sir who has to manage the fights. Now there is the another players. Maybe he has already been spotting out. There is the player from the Nepal, Leo Esports. Haidami has to make it out somehow possible, but there is the players who has to be secured and who has to be concerned about it, and there is the closing beast of this particular fighting scenario. There is the bullet connection, but there is not going to be the perfect connection which lead up them to the domination. But for now, there is some sorts of the elimination count wise, and there is going to be some kind of the down, and Raikaji gonna be taken down as well. Maxi has to be taken down, but no, the vehicle runner is not successful over him, and for now, Highman sir is last player surviving. Okay, not here the Haidami last player surviving for his team, and the 4 players are already taken down. E and A, they are ahead of this fight, and Haidami is not maybe concerned about this particular thing, and this particular area is being contested by the Leo Esports. Okay, in fact, DE, and DE is already with that, and here is going to be HBT. Maybe a kind of the running scenario is being traced out, and E and A, they are also being a good fighting scenario and a 100 level of the tricky gameplay, and the IQ level gonna be the 1001% of the IQ level, and the Leo Haidami making that shot against that player, and another elimination. There is the another grenade. If that make possible, he will have to make it possible. Okay, there is another player taken down by him as well. Now he is dominating in this stage. Already the 3 elimination for him. Now elimination count is being increasing and increasing. Now the last player surviving. Now last player surviving. Haidami has to make it up, and Fear, the player from the Fear the Flame, they have a great opportunity to grab this out, but no. For now, they are not having that fight. But now the Leo Haidami has to make that fight 1v2, but no, he was unable to make that possible, so that there is a hashtag 2 for the DE and a good chicken dinner for this team as well. And looking over it, there is some shots of the elimination count wise. They were having a good shot, and talking about that IQ of the DE, Haidami was a super dami shot from this side, and this particular team always freaking rocking in this stage. Leo Sports taking a good amount of elimination as well. Player count was a good thing for them as well, but at the end they were not able to make that fight possible. And here is going to be the 17 teams, and 17 teams were in our lobby. But for now, we will be going for a short break. After that break, we will be right back soon, guys, with the results and many more things. Stay tuned. Well, guys, welcome back again. We are with the winner winner chicken dinner team stats, and the team is gonna be the Fear the Flame, having that 11 elimination with that 54 overall points. Maybe they are having the contest of the hashtag 2 or the hashtag 1 as well, and the Marigold having that 4 eliminations over Tixa with that 0, and the Tika S2 1KK had that a good elimination, and the head-to-head comparison between the HardBass Team and the Fear the Flame with that for 24 points for the HardBass Team. Okay, they were having a good elimination, 20 elimination with that, and with that elimination for the Fear the Flame, 20 elimination for the HardBass Team. They were having a good amount of the elimination count from the beginning stage to the last of the game, but they coming towards the top fragger, 7 elimination from the Memorial, and the Memorial having that 7 elimination with that. Tessa Zhao or some sorts of the pronunciation is going bad for me, guys, but with that 5 elimination for them as well, and the Maragon from the Fear having that 4 eliminations, and the Tika having that 4 eliminations as well from the Fear as well, and SBT this team is being in the concern of the all of the audience, and with that, Maxi for elimination match ranking wise, they are already ahead with that 24 points. HardBass team having that 24. A domination has been seen from this team, and the Fear the Flame having that 21. The with that 20, okay, 14 points, and E and A 12 points. ARR with that 9 points, and make the make them run with that 5 points as well, and YKZ having that three, Black Basket team having that two, and we are going forward for this schedule. We are making some sorts of the overall ranking concern, and we are making it suspense for you all guys. And we will be back with the last match, and last match is gonna be the okay, in fact, Miramar, and we will be back with the Miramar. Please, guys, stay tuned and watch and just subscribe us and stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, back again, guys. We're with the last match of the day, and we are in the Super Weekend Pro League Season 1, and it is presented in the official YouTube channel of the Delilah PUBG, and it's going to be the last match of the day and last match. What is going to be the result of the today's summary? And talking about the today's summary, there is a bit kind of the clashes between the teams. And for now, here is the teams gliding out for themselves and talking about the plane path. What is gonna be the talking about the plane path? It is straightly going towards the lack of area, Carrofield, Power Grind, Picado, Los Leones, and it is the favorable spot for the teams. And now the player from the THE are going towards the Los Leones, the urban area side, and it's gonna be the favorable thing for them as well. And here is the players from the fear. Maybe there is some sorts of the suspense and some sorts of these thrillers, and the actions are still trying to be coming out. And here is the players having being turned out and turned off as well, and the players being engaged in the fight. And the zone has already been taken into the northern side, and the zone northern side, and the zone from the this end has already been into the northern side. So the players right there in the Hacienda del Patron are being clustered. Maybe their guys are being aggressed to make up the last match and the last fight to convert themselves into a good match and maybe a good chance for them to make into the hashtag one position and to secure that prize pull over to them. And for now, it is going to be the Deadeye guys who is trying to make up a good fight here. Okay, here is the HBT. This team is already dominating a lot for the teams, and they are still in the contention with the Dead Eye guys. Dead Eye guys, they have to manage this fight somehow. HardBass, HardBass team are always a good sign with that 20 eliminations. They were having a good elimination as well in this previous match, but now for their SK Macquarie taking that player down, and the YKZ Noodle is being taken down as well. SK, they are still engaged in the fight as well now. Macquarie taking that player down, but now Leo are also engaged into the fight against the MAB. MAB into the fight. Now his team is gonna be the having a good amount of elimination, but no, we were just trying to take a look about that team, but MAB Maptex has totally been sorted down by the team number 11, and that's none other than gonna be the Leo Esports. Leo Esports, they are trying to make it out in the large sense, in the large momentum, and the momentum they are being carried out, they are always into the ahead of the situation, and the situation being favorable in their stage. And here is gonna be the Leo Marine and taking a look over the players, and the players from the team 33 are trying to take the players from this side. And okay, well, here is going to be the Marine in this side, and Team 33. They are still trying to take ahead for this team, and DE. They are trying to fade it out from this particular area. They are avoiding the possible classes that leads you to be a bad fight and the bad fighting scenario. But no, Hyman sir, they are going forward for the fight, I guess. And HBT, they are in front of them, guys. And now maybe he's trying to pick him up, and now he is already picked up by the player, and the Hymancer. He is already taking up his teammate and his IGL to the another side, and for now it is being spotted by the HBT players, but the players are just seeing after it. No bullet connection has been connected into it, and the players from the fear, they are also in the favorable stage to make the fight possible for this team, and with that, players also trying to make a good amount of the elimination count. Here is gonna be the fear Maragod, and Maragod always get a good response in his support, but for now he has to go almost around 1600 meters and a long distance away from his side. And here is the Tika S2K S to 1K, he or she is the already a good amount of spot taker or elimination taker for his team, and a good count of the elimination has been secured by this team or by this particular player. Okay, well, talking about the Rook, and Rook are always into that, and Rukh Esports already making a good amount of the elimination count. Here is gonna be the already a good elimination count, and here is okay ARRTOFYZ taking that elimination. Leo Esports making a good sort of the count right here, and the Rook is Pelleray, they are making a kind of shorting scenario. They are also trying to fix it off the spot of that #1. But for now, DE data guys from the North America, they're trying to get away any kind of fighting scenario. They're trying to get away any kind of the elimination possible in their side and in their favorable position. But the audience is right there in front of them. The audience they are also trying to make a good kind of the sort of scenario with that monster rock. He also have to move it out, and for now, Hadami is being traced out from that side, but maybe he is being traced out from that side, and he knows that about who is striking that sword against him. But no, the players has to fall away from that vehicle because the vehicle is blasting away, it is smoking away, and for now, HBT they are not letting them to go away from this side. Now with that 3x scope, he is taking that EMR, but no, for now, the connection has not been built up a successful moment. Taking a look at out the Dalians, or he is trying to take out that bicycle, and with that bicycle, he is trying to make that zone possible. And okay, if it is going to be the bicycle who carries the two man, it would be interesting. Okay, for now he is trying the different angles and the different positions to make a shot. Okay, for now, okay, there is gonna be the bicycle running over there, and the DE making a good sign of the fights over here. And HBT, they are going against the HBT. Okay, right there, Leonster is in front of. Okay, okay, well, guys, it is some sorts of the funny moments carrying away Haidami riding that cycle, and there is the behind the player who is behind that and taking that a glimpse of this special moment for themselves. And for now, it is going to be a good scenario for them as well. And with this cycle, maybe they need to face a damage if any kind of the sorts has to be faced by them. Okay, I was just talking about this, and it is happening for now, and they have to move it away from this side. And now the player has been taken down. Now the Alliancer has to make a possible revival for this team, and making the possible revival, maybe having a conversation between these teams. Now one player from the DE has been taken down and eliminated, guys. Okay, well, here is the fear also trying to make a fight against him. But DEC Fusar, he has to manage the fight against the possible area and the back end side of the player. But he has to manage all around the fight. But the BKB Demonster has also been facing that another elimination count, and with that Sifusar is the last player surviving for his team to make up that elimination. But no, for now he has to fall back, and maybe he has to wait for the players to coming out to the zone, and he is taking forward moment for the zone. And maybe BKB and the player from the HBT will have the fight, and the possible fighting scenario maybe generated from this particular team. And the players from the THE, the Havoc Envoys, have to make a good run around this area, and the Vengari is running in front of him, and he is following that. And with that UAs, he is having a good amount of the loot collection already. But there is the HBT Maxi, he has to bear up that elimination. And now here is the fear players having a good amount of count, but no. Okay, here we go. There is the Tessa, Tessa, Jessa. and he is having a vision over the players from the BKB, and BKB still trying to make up a good fight and still trying to make up a good elimination count as well. The players from the T at E taking the players out from the E and A. The player from the E and A, the kill has been stealed by the C and Esports, and the player from the C and Esports are also trying to get away the players from this side. And okay, the C and Esports making that fight, but no, MTR panic making that elimination count against the YKZ. But YKZ okay taking that shot, but E and A Ubreak taking that shot against Mr. Naruto. Naruto being taken down and Naruto taken down as well as C and players have to be careful about this and gear is right in front of them and for now it is going to be a great scenario for themselves and it's the Unique who took that elimination. Okay, here we go, right in front of you guys, and another elimination count-wise scenario has been raised out for this team, and here is another kind of the scenario playing out for this player. But how do they respond about this? How do they gonna be taking this fight lightly or slightly? They will have to engage in the fight, but multiple teams are in front of them, and HBT they will also have to manage a kind of this sort fighting scenario. This is the last game for you, and last game gonna be the special and the heartbreaking for you as well. So that you need to focus on what you have and what you can do. There is and one player, two player down and 1v2 from the single spray has been converted for this team. And for now, Tandoropi, he has been taken down as well. There is going to be the Damon FTW. The players are being gradually taken down. And for now, there are the players who are being traced out from the far end. And for now, maybe HBT, Zesa Tesa, they will also be going forward for the elimination count as well. There was a Rook from the players having the elimination from the BKB. Well, here is going to be the players from the BKB also taking that all against that players, but for now, HBT, Teisha, Jaisa having that two eliminations already, and the Raikaji having that one elimination. Maybe there is the sort of the low possibility to come into the hashtag one with that Fragger, and for now, if we'll be looking for the event of this particular team. Here is going to be HBT, Teisa Jaisa having that two eliminations already secured by this team. And here is the Mimoro having no elimination and Mimoro also have to make a good look over the fight and ultimately there is the good amount of the fighting scenario and the two eliminations already collected by this team, by this player and the Mimoro also trying to get away the fight and a lot of the mind games has to be played out by this team and HBT Mimoro also trying to get away and also trying to make away a good amount of elimination count and E and A hit most MPP is also trying to make out a good fight against them. And if we talk about the zone, zone is just away in the Hacienda del Patron, but DEC Fusar zone was in their home, but they will be not able to capitalize this particular stage and not this particular match as well. And the MTR players are taken down by the Leo, and at the bottom of the zone, they are being fighted out, and there is okay E and A the hit monster and for okay guys YKZ players are also being interested to make any kind of shot possible and there is a SK Makuri making any kind of the shot possible and E and A they are also not stopping here and E and A the must hit MVP Headmaster MVP, and here is gonna be the another elimination kind of the scenario. Maybe the Vigari is going forward for the revival, but no, he will be having a sort of the vision for him, but no. For now, he is not taking that elimination. Well, guys. Here is gonna be the player from the THE. the Havoc. Okay, the Havoc Envoys and the players are being gathered up and they are regrouping themselves, but the player another from the THE is in the off angle who is taking that shot, and there is some pixel vision from the Vigari and he need to take that shot. The player from the off angle has to manage some shots of the possibility to make that fight possible, but no, for now there is no any kind of the fighting scenario for them. But the player from the THE, they are still trying hard for to make the fight against them, and the player from THE, they are trying to make a good fight against them. Okay, well, Jameson Honey is right in front of you guys, and he is trying to make up a good fight among them. They are not being traced out. The players from the Bigari are trying to. Okay, well, they are trying to make up a good fight as well, and the Amazon Hori is also trying to make up a good revival in front of his teammate, but he's still trying to make up a good combination and the communication for them. But E and A player has been taken down. One player taken down. Now the revival has to be completed. The Nesty is right there. Desty, I guess, and the Desty will have to make up a good elimination count as well. For now, the Redemption Honi is trying to make up a vision against them, and still, slot number 18, they are trying to make a good fight against them, and is the MTRS Pinox and the Anaconda is the last two players surviving for this team, and the MTR they are still ahead with that, and the two eliminations count, and this is going to be the very impactful and very effective game for you guys. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because you will be seeing a kind of the similar gameplay, kind of the similar screams and the lives from our side, and the MTRS Spinox having a good sign of the fight right here. And one elimination has already been taken down for them side, and the player from the THE, they are facing some sorts of the domination, but for now, what is going to be the scenario for the zone? Zone is being taken out for the DEC Fusar, but he is totally helpless for now because they are not having a good amount of the player count, so that they will be having a shots of the disadvantage facing in this area, and this area will have to be taken down, and the player from the THE Earth HBT Memorial has also need to take up a good shot among them. And here is the MTRS Spinox, but he has to manage up to the zone, but zone is not taking up to him. Maybe the vehicle explosion may take him up to the lobby outside, and it is going to be the Spinox with that damaged vehicle. But we're in the last game, and at the last game the player from the THE. They are trying to grab it out the situation and all the possible points that can be picked it out from this stage. But the player from the HBT, they are still not trying to grab it out, and they are trying for the hashtag one, and they are not letting that hashtag one to fade it out. And here was the YKZ, the Big Wazzy. He was the MVP of the, I guess, second game or the third game, and he was taking a good amount of the elimination, almost around 6-7, and he was being the top fragger for his team as well as the whole lobby. And YKZ Big Ball, he is the player who is trying to make it out for his team, and YKZ Big Ball already having that a good amount of the confidence level, but being the solo player, he can be playing a solo freaking freedom gameplay. And there is the player from the THE, they are rocking on this stage, but the DEC Fusar, he has to go for the one-on-one for his side. Big Boy is right in front of him, and for now there is the possibility of the Molotov, and the Molotov will have to bear up that shot against him. But no, for now there is the shot from the Rook players, Crazy Man, who took the shot against him, and he is eliminated. The player from the THE has to make a good up the fight, and already 5 eliminations has been secured from the inside, and maybe they will be getting some more count here, but the zone is already being shrunken, and the Tessa is also right there. But for now, BKB also trying to make it fight, but no, there is only 9 teams remaining for you guys, and 9 teams. With that, the player from the THE dominating the players here, and the players are being engaged up into the fight. The player, the Vengari, is having no elimination till now, but the sixth elimination from his teammates has been already contributed. But YKZ still trying to make up a good fight against them. And here is going to be the player from the Vingari making that vehicle movement for his side. And the HBT player has also been taken down. And no, the team shut it down. And this player shut it down, and the player from the Liu are also being spotted, and the vision of the Vengari is also going to ask them, and the 7 eliminations already for the THE, and this team is rocking into this stage, and THE making into this stage. CN, the player from the CN, are also being moving forward with that alternative drop path. But for now, the player from the ENA unique and the other player has also made to the zone right here, and I guess they are trying to make up a zone, and they are trying to make up a good elimination count as well. And when Gary there, he's not trying to over race his team and not to lose his control over himself. And if he's gonna lose the control himself, he's gonna lose the control over the team and over the player as well. And SK, they are being faced the some shots of the knockdown, but now the major concern is how they're gonna tackle it out. Well, the player from the T at even Gary is having a look at out the players, but the player from the other side are helpless and all around the circle, but they are not into the context of that secondary. But there is going to be SK. They were also having a good amount, but no. For now, there is the player from the Leo who is taking the shot against the Fear, and the Fear is being taken down. One player already taken down, another player is still remaining. So that here is going to be some vision of the RZ board taking that vision against the CN. But CN here is making a good amount of the. Okay, well, here is going to be SK Arzabot, who is trying to make a vision against that player. CN is over there, and maybe some shots of the damage can be dealt and faced up by this player. But for now, there is the slot number 5, E and A. They are in the lower deep, and with that cover, maybe they will be able to play the some sorts of the zone, and they will be having a couple of zone shrinkins, and Leo, they are trying to grab this fight out, and with that ending and the starting has to be the same kind of the scenario. This is being proven out by this team, and for now they are also trying to get into the zone. The player from the THE, they are having a couple of the elimination. Now the players has to move into the zone, and while moving into the zone they are having a couple of elimination as well. The player having Lavi, SK, they need to focus into the zone, but SK, they are only the lovely high player is standing as the last player, and the last player is standing as himself. And Arzabot, maybe he can be revived, and the fear, he has to make some fear about this, and he had made it successfully. And this successful fight will lead him into the top four, and the top four teams are remaining in front of you all guys. And the player from this particular stage, only the four teams are remaining, and the 12 teams are remaining. That means in our brace there are the almost around three teams, three players in a single team, but the scenario is completely different among these. And here is going to be another team who is gonna make it out. The player from the THE are aggressing it out. Maybe the last player, okay, the last player, who is surviving for the Rukh Esport, he has to make it out a good amount of the elimination in order to tackle them out. But no, here is this slamming from this particular player and this particular team. But Eric has been taken down. Eric has been taken down, and the Vanguard has also been taken down with that play zone. But for now, the Grenade has to play some kind of the role for himself. But no, the Son Honi is trying to make it out. Okay, for now, here is gonna be the Molotov damage. Some shots of the damage has to be bearded out, but the player Gulavi and the DM Sanhoni has to make over the fight and all over and always having that fight possible. Okay, here is the player Gulavi, Vangiri, Vangari, and okay, for now, Rick has been revived. Okay, it was surprising. I thought it was being down outside the circle, but the player Van Gogh has been taken down outside the circle, and there is going to be three players remaining still, and now the slot number 15 player from the Rukh Esports has to be taken down. The player from the THE, they are taking a look and they are taking a vision against them, and a good vision taken down by them. And there is only the three teams remaining, and the fear who is the player who could play the villain role for these teams. And if he plays the villain role, there is gonna be some sorts of the disadvantages factors for these teams. And now it is going to be the last fight, maybe the probably the last fight of the day, last fight of the event. And for the season one, it's going to be the players who is having a good amount of elimination as well. The Gulavi taking that shot against that, but no, it is going to be the Rook with that elimination. But DM Son only going to be taken down as well. For now, the player are being helpless and being ruthless among them, and the Rook players are being ruthless. And with that final blow, it's going to be the winner chicken dinner for them, and it is the winner chicken dinner for the Rook Esports. But the well tried and the well played by the THE, the okay, uh, the Havoc. What is that? What is the full from Evo is? I guess yes. Yes, from here, a good gameplay has been taken down, but what was the gaming scenario? What was the total gaming scenario from these teams has to be sent out by all of our audience. And we will be back with the short break. And please don't go anywhere. We will be back shortly after a short break, and we will be back with that. Okay, for that, you have to wait. You have to wait for the result, and for the result, just need to take out some time and have chill over you and control over you. We'll be right back soon, guys. Stay tuned and keep watching. Well, guys, with that, we are back again with the winner chicken winner team stats, and the Rukh Esport was the team who took the last chicken winner of the day, and it's going to be the 61 overall points for them, and the 19 points has been grabbed out from this particular match of the Miramar, and match number 5 has been completed out, and the head-to-head comparison between the Havoc Envoys having that 14 points from them side, and Rukh Esports having that 19 points, 9 elimination. Here is going to be the 8 elimination from the THE, and 10 placement point as well for the Rukh Esports, but having that second position, they are gonna grab that 6 point for the THE. And talking about the top fragger, again we are seeing the crazy man with that 6 elimination, Rick with that 3, Dasty with that 3, and again the Bosans with that 3, and the Bobby with that 3, and the 3 has been taken out by the 4 of the players, and the multiple of 2, multiple by the 2. 6 has been grabbed out by the crazy man. Talking about the match ranking, Rukh Esports has grabbed out the 19 points, Havoc with that 14, and Leo Esport 9. Okay, likewise, we have the E at 8, like 9 points, and Fear the Flame 8 points with that. Creation Esports having the 6, and 5 points with that. ARR Esports and HardBass Team. They were having some shots of the expectation from the audience, but 4 points has been secured by them, and Shikari with that 4 points. And the overall ranking, Fear the Flame having that 62 points. They have topped out the lobby, and many congratulations to the Fear the Flame with that 62 points, with the narrow margin of the difference. They have won this tournament, they have won this league. With that, they are the champion of the season 1 NEC Pro League season 1, and it's a very huge and the factual moment for them, and many congratulations to them. And the players in the hashtag 2 tables are being seen out right here, and the player from the, I guess, Rukh Esports, they were having the 61 points, so that they were grabbing that for, first runner position. But look at over the crazy man having that 20 elimination. Rukh Esport with this particular player having a great elimination, and Raikazi with that HBT as well, having that 13 elimination. Memorial having that 12, and Tessa Jesa having that 12, and Tika as to 1KK having that 12 elimination, and the wrapping up over the whole day of the 5 matches, and the winner of this event has been already been grabbed out by the player from the Fear the Flame, and they were having a good amount of the game, good amount of the point, and the good amount of the audience engagement as well. And many congratulations to them as well, and many congratulations to all the teams who were being participate in this tournament, and who were being invited in this tournament, who were being invited, played, and all the way they were having a proper domination, they were having a proper practice of the PMSL lobby right here, pro lobby right here. And many congratulations to all the teams who were having a better position, and for those teams who were not having that better, maybe may they have learned some kind of the experience, and for the days they will have a great experience and the great gameplay from their side. And thank you everyone for watching today's live stream, and it's me, your caster Silas Cast, and I want to thank every one of you. I want to thank every one of the team who were supporting you guys, and every one of the players who were supporting us, every one of the audience we were supporting here. And thank you everyone. We will be meeting you guys soon with another event like this. For now, we will be going after these, and for now, stream is going to be end. Thank you so much for watching. Please guys, stay tuned for the another event like this one, guys.